Welcome to Resonance of the Ocean. This is an adventure game where you are exploring a remote island in the middle of the ocean somewhere, and you have to create various instruments out of the objects that get washed up on the island. Why exactly are you doing that? Well, apparently there's some weird kind of sound that seems to be emanating from somewhere out in the ocean, and you have to answer its call. I don't exactly know what that implies, and the game's description on itch.io is not exactly what I would call descriptive. And to be fair, that may have been done intentionally, given that this game is actually pretty short. The developers probably wanted you to figure it out for yourself, which I can definitely understand. And when I say that this is a short game, I really do mean it. Apparently, this game can be beaten in about 10 to 30 minutes. It's a free game that you can download from itch right now. It came out not too long ago. I think this was uploaded to itch back in July of this year. This game was originally developed for a Japanese game jam called Unity 1 Week, and this game performed pretty well within that game jam. I think it was one of the highest rated games overall. And in terms of specific categories, it actually ranked number 1 in the art category. It does have pretty good ratings on itch as well. It had about 73 ratings last time I checked, and the average user score was, I think, 4.6 out of 5. This game was originally published in Japanese, but I am playing an English translation of the game here. This game was not developed by just one person either. I believe there were about 3 people in total that were involved in this game's development. 4 people if you count the person who worked on the English translation. And why exactly did I choose to play this game today? Well, because I wanted to record something that wasn't excessively long and wouldn't take me an exorbitant amount of time to record as a result. Also, I'm really tired right now, and I don't feel like using even a quarter of my brain cells at the moment, so we're just gonna play something relaxing today. So with all that out of the way, we're just gonna get started now. So, okay, I can use the keyboard to choose options here, I guess. Okay, start with spacebar. Let's frickin' do it. Let's frickin' go here, then. I'm already really digging this art style for sure. The first day. Beyond the ocean, a sound reverberated. The sound echoes at a regular interval. I wanted to hear the sound more loudly, and I ended up at the edge of this island. Where does the sound come from? Who is making this sound, and why are they doing it? Oh, maybe I could try answering with the same sound. If I answer from that old tower, perhaps my sound would reach the other side. You referring to the lighthouse? There does seem to be some sort of megaphone perched up there as well. Okay, well, let's frickin' get it then. Yeah, so I already know that we have to pick up some objects that wash ashore here, right? So I mean, is there anything that has already washed ashore? Just out of curiosity here? No, nothing but a bunch of starfish, some shells. Can I go out into the water? Okay, no, I actually can't. Well, I mean, I sort of can, but can't go out too far here. Alright, well, in that case, maybe we can go and inspect that giant instrument up there. Actually, wait, what is this? There are a few big stones with symbols written on them here. What exactly are these symbols? They kind of just look like, I don't know, they kind of look like crosshairs in a way. Or maybe they're plus signs. Maybe someone's trying to do math with stones? I don't know, just a theory. Okay, wait a second. There's some sort of stick right here. Bamboo brush flute? A piece of bamboo with hair on the end. There's a hole on the top. When I blow into it, it makes a light, soft sound. I found an item that can make a good sound. If I sound it at that tower, maybe the sound will resonate loudly. Okay, yeah, it's just showing me the tower again. I mean, I did see it before. I already know what it looks like, okay? Exclamation mark? Oh, replace bamboo brush flute with bottle flute. Oh, wait, so can I only hold on to one of these at a time? I mean, we could replace it, sure. When I blow across the bottle top, it makes a deep echoing sound like a flute. I found an item that can make a good sound. Okay, yes, you don't need to keep showing me the lighthouse over and over. I know where it is. I'm standing, like, right next to it. Oh, okay, the bamboo flute is over there. Okay, well, let's go and test this out first. Let's go test this out. Test out the bottle first. Here we go. Alright, let's use this bottle. Okay, yeah. Makes like a nice deep low note right there. Oh my god, what the world is happening now? The sound echoed beyond the ocean. Okay, well maybe they heard it. Maybe there's a chance that they may have heard the sound. The next day, when I come here again, I hear a sound different from yesterday's. Knowing that my sound reached the other makes me want to continue answering them. It seems the other side will only respond when I make the same sound. Let me try mimicking the sound with the items around. Oh, okay, what does the shift key do exactly? Wait, a sound can be amplified from the tower, but I don't have any items. Okay, well, stick. Or a twig, whatever. Ordinary twig, it feels smooth, probably because it drifted in the sea for a long time. Okay, here's the bottle again. Combine bottle, flute, and twig. Okay, what sound is that gonna make? Bottle, turn, bell. Using the twig to strike the bottle makes a very nice high sound. Oh, okay, well I guess that makes sense. Oh wait, I just realized, I think it's actually making that sound... Yeah, it's making that sound on its own in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I definitely can. Bottle turn bell with torn part of a tent. I mean, could we just pick it up for a minute and see what this is? It's a little torn but sturdy, might make a sound if stretched over something. I mean, what if we just used a twig to make like an actual tent here? Oh no, we can't combine that with anything apparently, it just says replace it. Okay, well wait. Replace torn part of a tent with bottle flute. Oh, okay, so we can't combine it with either of these items actually, because it'll just replace it, but I don't want that. I want to see if maybe I can actually make something with this. Okay, well actually the bamboo flute's down over here now. Torn part... Okay, no, I'm just replacing it with everything. There's gotta be something that I can combine this with. Let me just keep exploring here. I mean, there's probably not that many places we can explore, but it's a rundown house that could collapse any time. The door is locked. Okay, we can't go in there. A stone is half buried here, facing the sea. There are some semblances of words engraved. Some I don't know. What does this mean? Well, that's another mystery we'll probably have to figure out later. Okay, so actually, wait a second. So I'm kind of thinking that... Yeah, that little noise that I'm hearing in the background... Maybe I do actually need this, like, twig and bottle combination, because I imagine that it'll probably... I guess we're trying to reproduce the sound that's playing in the background, though. Because I guess that sound is coming from the other side of the ocean. So let me just try this. Let me try this and just see what happens. Because I don't really know what that torn piece of tent could be used for. Doesn't seem like we can use the twig or bottle on it, so I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think that's actually the correct sound. Okay. And then it causes a piano to play. And it causes the air to get very wiggly for some reason. The sound echoed beyond the ocean. Very nice indeed. I'm assuming I did that correctly, because I have no clue. The day after? Today, somehow I can hear two sounds. I wonder what happened. Although there are two different sounds, this harmony is pleasing to the ears. Who knew simple sounds could form this? It might take some trial and error. Let's give it a shot. Oh, okay, we have Z and X now. Oh, okay, yeah, I can actually hear the sound. Oh yeah, that's just like a... I mean, that almost kind of sounds like a piano note of some sort. Oh. Okay, so when I pick up items, it also creates a sound. Like, it actually plays the sound that the item produces. And I think, actually, the bamboo brush flute plays pretty much the same sound? Yeah. Okay, yeah, and I'm also hearing another sound as well that sounds like, I don't know, some sort of percussive sound. Kinda sounds like some sort of drum, I guess? Metal container found here and there, sometimes filled with fluid. It's hard to make a good sound with only this. Well, maybe we could combine the can with something. It does seem like we can hold up to 2 items now, so just hold on a minute. The twig! No, I don't want to replace that with the twig. Okay, never mind. I guess we still can't combine that with anything, can we? Okay, where did the bottle go? The bottle's over this way. Oh wait, the torn tent is there as well. Okay, replace bamboo brush. No. Replace bamboo brush. No. Okay, well, okay, hang on a second. The only thing I've managed to figure out so far is that the bamboo brush flute produces the exact same sound that the first sound effect is creating. The second sound effect sounds more like a percussive sound of some kind. I don't exactly know what other item I should get in order to make that sound. Unless there's some other object here that I didn't take notice of. No, because I think this was the place where I found the can. What is this right down here that almost looks like a fire extinguisher? I can't pick that up and use it, can I? What about the side of the lighthouse? The sound can be amplified from the tower. Wait, I don't have enough items. What do you mean? What do you mean I don't have enough items? Replace bamboo brush with empty can. Okay, wait a second. Wait, why did I need to replace the flute that time, though? Because I was holding on to both of those items before. Okay, wait. There's got to be some kind of combination here that I am just not figuring it out right now. Okay, yeah, here we go. Torn part of a tent and empty can. Well, I was kind of thinking that we could maybe combine those together to create, like, a drum of some kind? Empty can turned drum? Yeah, I tried stretching the cloth over the can. The can makes an interesting sound when hit. I'd want to dance if it's played in a festival. I see. Okay, well then... And then... I think after that, we just pick up the bamboo flute, right? Because I already know that the bamboo flute is producing the exact same tone as the first sound effect. Okay, that part I was able to figure out fairly easily. So I think what we do, we replace it. No, I wanna... Oh, it's because I have to press the X key. Okay, never mind. I'm a stupid. I am a dumb, guys. I'm so sorry. See, usually when I play adventure games, whenever I have, like, multiple inventory slots, I'm used to just picking up the items with the same controls, or, like, the same key if I'm playing on PC, or, like, the same button if I'm playing on console. I'm not used to picking up items with different keys to put them in different slots. That's really weird to me, but I'm pretty sure this is correct. I think we have all the right items. So this should work, in theory. I don't think it matters what order they're, like, I guess, what am I trying to say here? Like, which order they're sorted in my inventory? Yeah, I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, because it still put the bamboo flute out in front anyway. Okay. That should be good, then. Indeed. Yeah, so I just have to mimic the sounds that whatever person or thing on the other side is making here. The sound echoed beyond the ocean. Okay, what next then? The last day. Last night it was stormy and the wind was very strong. The tower looks like it survived, but the old house is worse for wear. Is the other side okay? Our only connection is the mysterious sound, but I started worrying for them. I'll answer their sound again today, so long as their sound continues. I want to let them know I'm listening here. Okay, Z, X, and C? Oh, the door has been completely obliterated. Okay, maybe we can finally go in there. Okay, what sounds are they making right now? Okay, that sounds like a bell. Oh yeah, there's multiple sound effects playing right now. Okay, yeah, there's 3 different sound effects that are playing right now. And I did notice that I have 3 inventory slots now, all of a sudden. Okay, so, let's go in this house. There's probably something that's hidden over here. What is this? Title? From one side to another, there are 5 lines drawn with black dots spread across them. There are detailed words written all around, but it's all foreign to me. Okay, well I guess we can't read it any further then. This book right here. How to make delicious seafood dishes. There are many pictures of fish and vegetables being cut, boiled, and so on. Among the words that look like ingredients, a lot of them are crossed out with different ingredients written over them. Okay, so I guess that's like maybe a cookbook of some sort? Wine glass. Used for serving drinks, probably. Is there anything drinkable around? Not the sea. No, it's salty. Well, I mean, you could still drink the salt water from the sea, but it definitely wouldn't quench your thirst because of, you know, all the salt in it, obviously. It would just make you even more thirsty. Glass turn bell. Gotta be careful not to break the glass. I gently hit the wine glass and it makes a cute dainty sound. There's a thread right here, like a spool. Glass turn bell with string. Okay, no, I don't want to replace it. Okay, is that one of the sounds I need to make, though? It doesn't... I mean, it sounds like a bell, but I don't think it's playing the same note, though. I think it's a different note. Replace glass turn bell with pot? Oh yeah, that's definitely not playing the same note. Okay, I might have freaked something up here. What about the pot? Used for cooking, it probably makes a good sound when hit. Okay, what about this string? Replace pot with string. Okay, no. Replace pot with spoon. Well, I imagine probably can't do anything with the wine glass, can we? Yeah, it just says replace pot with wine glass. Is there anything else I can inspect here? The sink? Oh, replace pot with water. Well, can we just put water in the pot? Okay, water. Water that doesn't smell of salt. It'll spill from my hands. I need something to hold it. Okay, no, I guess I can't put it in the pot. It just says replace it. The wine wait, we can put it in the wine glass, can't we? Wine glass and water. Glass filled with water. I filled it with drinkable water. Cheers! This reminds me of an instrument that changes sounds with different water levels. Okay, wait, and then wait, the spoon? Combine spoon and glass filled with water. Ah, okay. Gotta be careful not to break the glass or spill any water. I gently hit it, makes cute, and he said, okay, so we can... Okay, I get it, because it, like... Yeah, you fill it with a certain amount of water and actually changes the note that it makes, or that it produces. It makes sense to me. I just want to confirm that this is the same note. Okay, yeah, it actually is the same note. Okay, so that's one of the things that we needed. Spoon and glass with water. There's another book over here that we can read. What is this? Records? February 6, 1997? Ever since blank happened, blank and blank wash ashore nearly every day. It's pointless. Here is still safe, but for how long? September 7, 1997. I see a lot less of blank on the sea, too. Life goes on even in this situation. My only enjoyment is listening to blank and blank. Oh no. This is actually, It's day, month, and year. Oh, alright. Well, as a Canadian, I am definitely not used to seeing that. August 13th, 1997. Blank's sound is getting cut off. It's a pity, but Blank came up with the idea of making blank just the two of us. October 15th, 97. I'm not feeling well recently, probably because of malnutrition. Even so, it's calming to look for resonance with blank to make blank. There are no more entries after this. Okay, well, died of starvation, I guess. Oh, so maybe the first entry is actually June 2nd, not February 6th. Okay, well, he said ever since blank happened, so I'm guessing that there must have been some sort of horrible tragedy that took place at some time in 1997. Wait, replace with frame? No. Okay, wait, guys, I'm sorry. I'm doing the same thing that I did again. Hang on. Press the X key. A thin, long string used for fishing. It might make a sound when tied around something. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm really not used to this. Like, having, different keys that correspond to different inventory slots. Yeah, I'm not used to that in adventure games. I mean, to be honest, I probably should be used to it, because, I mean, I have played Minecraft before, and Minecraft does have different keys pertaining to different inventory slots, like the number keys, but, I don't know, it's still really weird to me. Replace string with pot. Okay, so, hang on a second. Okay, well, hang on, I can probably pick up both of these things at the same time. Yeah, I can just put them in different inventory slots, though. So, okay, let me see something here, then, in that case. Pick up the frame, combine frame and string, replace pot with frame. Okay, so, combine frame with string. I don't know what that's gonna make. Oh, frame turn harp. Plucking the strings around the frame makes a tense, sophisticated sound. Oh, that's kind of clever, actually. It's like a homemade harp. It's very interesting. Okay, yeah, and it's the same sound as, the second sound effect that plays. Okay. So we already figured out two of the sound effects, then, in that case. So now we need to figure out what to combine the pot with. Because I don't think there's any other items here that we can combine it with. Not in the house, anyway. Yeah, because we used the water to fill the wine glass, and then we used the spoon on that to make a sound. Okay, so it doesn't seem like I can leave through the back door. So I guess I'll just go back out the front then, because I don't think there's anything else I can do here. I'm just looking carefully just to see, just to make sure I'm not going past anything, but I don't believe that I am. Can't do anything with this window. It does seem like the windows are slightly cracked open, I think. Can't exactly tell. I guess we'll just leave for now. So I just need to find, like, one last thing to combine the pot with, I believe, and then I think we'll be able to answer their call. Replace pot with bottle flute. No. The can? No, empty can? I can only replace it again. Okay, well, can I combine the pot with anything? Okay, well, the bamboo brush flute is still here as well, but again, it's just saying, do you want to replace it? Which I don't want to. Torn piece of tent. No, it's also just telling me to replace it. The twig. Combine twig and pot. What is that gonna do? Pot turn bell. It makes a different sound from the bottle. It's a long reverberating sound, good for morning alarms and dinner bells. Okay. Oh, it actually is... Okay, that's the first sound. Okay, so I think that's all three sounds, actually. I think that's everything. Okay, pot and twig produces one of the sounds that I think I need to respond with. So I think I have everything, actually. I believe I got everything. So let's try this out. Let's try to answer their call this time. And I'm guessing that this is the last one, right? Because it did say the final day, so this might actually be the end of the game already. Yeah, we got our homemade harp right here. And also our little wine glass instrument that we made too. There we go. Making all sorts of homemade instruments. That day was special. After resonating the sounds, I was immersed in a harmony of notes different than before. And I do believe it was heavily implied that you were trying to make musical instruments as well, to respond to all the different sounds that, you know, that were being produced by whoever else was on the other side of the ocean. In the melody, there were the sounds I heard before harmonizing as if it was meant to be from the start. Something was building up in me. With all my heart, I answered back with sounds matching the rhythm. Oh wait, actually, these are the credits. Okay, just piano playing. Okay, so art and others, Muji, music and sound design, Nino Miya Yuji, game design and programming, Tara Hiro, English localization, Cheryl. That's the only name that they go by, apparently. Assets, sound effect lab, VSQ plus, Cynic, caption, whatever. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess we're just done here. Eventually the melody oh, actually, no, we're not done. Eventually, the melody came to an end with the last note reverberating. That was the last time I ever heard a sound from beyond the ocean. Even so, I wanted to hear that melody once again. Occasionally, I would look for sounds when I remembered. I hope that one day somewhere, I would be able to hear that sound again. Thank you for playing. Press space to return the title. Yeah, it's... Oh, okay. There is also a continue feature in this game as well, apparently. Start from the last day. Okay, well, I don't exactly know if there's any other secrets to find in this game necessarily, because it doesn't seem like I was able to combine the pot with any of the other instruments that were washed ashore, so... Yeah, I don't think that would have, been of any benefit to us or provided any use for us. So, I believe with all that said and done, we are going to end the video here now. Yeah, so that was a neat little game overall. It definitely felt more like a puzzle game though, not necessarily an adventure game, because it seems like most of the game revolved around combining various objects together in order to create the same sound that that the ocean was producing, I guess, or whoever was on the other side of the ocean. And it seems like the game does clue you in on which sorts of sounds you're supposed to make, so you're effectively trying to match the sound that the ocean is producing. So it definitely felt a lot more like a puzzle game in that regard, for absolute sure. And it seems like there was someone who used to live on this island before as well, and I'm not entirely sure what their fate was exactly, but I'm guessing that they probably perished at some point, because I mean at one point they were complaining of malnutrition, so what I'm guessing might have happened is that maybe there was some sort of shipwreck that occurred, and maybe the person who was on this island was part of that wreck, and they ended up getting stranded on this island, and there was, just by happenstance, there was an abandoned house on this island that they decided to make their new home, I guess. But it seems like no one ever came to rescue them, and I'm guessing that all of the stuff that was washing up ashore was, I guess all of the debris from the wreckage, I'm assuming, or like items from the wreckage. Also, I'm not entirely sure how the main character made it to the island, because it doesn't seem like the game explained that at any point, but I guess they were very curious about the sounds that they were hearing, so they decided to venture out to this island via some unknown mechanism that's never explained to us at any point, but they're here now. They're gonna solve this mystery if it's the last thing they do. I don't know, maybe those sounds were supposed to be someone else calling for help on another island, because I mean it did look like there were other islands out in the distance, or maybe they were just mountains. I'm not really sure. But yeah, we answered their call multiple times, and eventually they just stopped responding to our calls. So I guess they just succumbed to their injuries too. I guess they must have also been met with a terrible fate. I have no freaking idea. But aside from that, I really did enjoy this. I definitely like the art style here. I am definitely impressed that this was made in just 1 week. It seems very Zelda-esque to me for sure, but it does seem like the game is focused pretty heavily on just solving puzzles, which to be fair, I'm pretty sure the old school Zelda games also had their fair share of puzzling as well, but it seems like solving puzzles was the only thing that you were doing in this game. You were like trying to combine items together to make musical instruments that match the different tones that the person calling for help was making, I'm assuming, or the person or some sort of supernatural entity that was trying to communicate with us, because I really have no idea. I can definitely see this being turned into a fully fledged game for sure, because I definitely feel like this art style alone gives the game a lot of potential to be turned into like a fully fledged product, but I don't know if that'll ever happen at any point. But yeah, that was a nice little experience overall. Great artwork, great sound design as well. I at least appreciate the fact that the game actually tells you which sounds you're trying to make, because I was kind of worried at first that I was just going to have to guess which sounds I had to make, but the game just straight up tells you the sound that you have to make. But I guess what I also appreciate is that it doesn't just say outright, like, which instruments you have to combine in order to make that sound. You need to figure it out for yourself, because I do feel like the game would have been a bit too easy otherwise, so I definitely appreciate that, because it does kind of feel like the game encourages you to experiment with these instruments to some degree. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like every single instrument can be combined, though, which I kind of would have liked to see if they were all able to be combined in some way, just to see what sort of sounds they made, but anyway, I still enjoyed this regardless, and if you want to play it for yourself, the link is in the description. You can download it for free on itch, but it is pay what you want though, so you can also pay money for this if you want. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video I make. Later!